for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Wine for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. A fine girl, no cheat.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of mine. Today we're going to talk about the spring wardrobe for a bright spring. Now it took me a long time to get here. I mean it's already summer and I'm just talking about my spring wardrobe here. I think the fact that I took a lot of time just shows that I really want to build this wardrobe as intentionally as possible. Most of the items here are thrifted. That also takes a lot of time, and for me it's really about durability. I'm not just building the spring wardrobe for spring of this year, I'm also building it for many springs to come in the future. At least that is what I hope for. Today I want to show you every category in my bright spring wardrobe, and I also want to share some tips with you that I've learned over the years. How I create a cohesive bright wardrobe without it feeling too overwhelming or too complicated to combine things together. I focus on clear, fresh, warm colors and not really about looking like a clown. Because I know that can be difficult for people who may have just heard that they are bright spring and they're trying to learn how to combine things together. Don't worry, I got you. I got some tips for you how to start off easy with your bright spring wardrobe. Just start slowly building those bright spring elements in your wardrobe. Let's start with tops, because this is really where you can see that I am bright spring and I dress like a bright spring. When you want to dress more like your color palette, the most important thing is the thing that you wear closest to your face. It doesn't really matter what color your pants is, what color your shoes are. A brightly colored top with a neutral colored bottom is already a great and very flattering outfit for a bright spring. So I have a bunch of tops here. Let's categorize it a little bit. I have 5 tops here that are completely sleeveless. Let's just go through all of them. I have one lilac top. I recently bought this. I thrifted this in Vienna. It is a very simple lilac top. I really love it. I've already worn it a bunch. I really love this color on me, and it's very easy to combine with most of my neutrals. Then the second top is more of like a party piece to me. I don't wear this to work, but I could wear it for a night out, some drinks, just anything that's more spectacular than work. It is a kind of a wrap top with golden specks in it. It is super light and I don't wear this very often, but when I do, I feel incredibly beautiful in it. So definitely a keep. I thrifted this a couple of years ago, I think. My next top is this white top that I bought at the beginning of the year. But I wear this all the time. I actually wore this today to work. It is so comfortable, it is so versatile, it is so easy. I love that it's like a basic but has a little bit of ruching on the side, makes it a little bit more special. And yeah, just really love this top. My last two tops is... Then my other top is this kind of sweater vest in a green color with kind of like turquoise flowers on it and a little bit of brown. I think I thrifted this 3 or 4 years ago. I've worn it a ton. I can wear it on its own or like as a sweater vest with something underneath. And then lastly is this top that I also thrifted in Vienna. You will see that I thrifted many things last week in Vienna. That's why I'm now ready to make this spring wardrobe video. But this is a high neck pink top. It's a little bit of a thicker material. It looks very luxurious. Then here I have 4 shirts with longer sleeves and then the one I am wearing as well. So let's talk about this one first. Also a Vienna thrift find. I love that it's super basic. I love that it has this very bright, intense pink color with a little bit of a puff sleeve, but not too much. Another top that I've worn loads this spring is this little cropped yellow top. So basic as well. I love this yellow color. I don't think this is 100% bright spring. It's maybe a little bit too pale for spring, I would say, but it's still very lovely color. I wear this loads. I love the wider neck, the deeper wider neck, very feminine, lovely piece. Another top that I found in Vienna, I haven't worn it yet, is this very cute blouse in a cornflower blue color. I love the color. I love that it's kind of more fun with this cut out over here, and I'm so excited to wear this when the weather cools down a little bit more. Then the other top that I have is this very lightweight blouse. This is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I haven't worn it a lot, but the material is very thin. I think this is perfect for summer, and these colors are also so cute, so nice. So I just need to wear it a little bit more, and I really want to make this my staple piece for summer. And then my last top with longer sleeves for my spring wardrobe is this white top. Like I said, I love white. I mean, I love the brighter colors in my wardrobe, but I also like a bright white. And then my last items, my last tops, is this merino wool cardigan. I've worn this so much. I've shown you this many times. I love this teal color, and it actually works very well with all of my other colors. So this is definitely, if you are a bright spring and you're not sure what kind of, if you are a spring anyway and you're not sure what kind of color suits you, start with teal, because teal looks amazing on everyone. And yeah, I think it's very easy color to combine with loads of other warm colors. Another thing that I've added for now for my spring wardrobe is this very bright coral sweater. I've had this for a couple of years. I've thrifted. I think it's a great color, looks very nice with the pants I'm going to show you later. Yeah, just a good sweater overall. I don't have a lot of patterns in my wardrobe, but I do like a little bit of stripe. So I have this brown long sleeve one and this lilac long sleeved one as well. And the last thing that I thrifted in Vienna as well is this very cute, yeah, what kind of color? Also like a teal color. It's very thin, it's viscose material, and I think it would be ideal. Like I said, it's very warm right now. It's definitely summer temperatures right now, so I wouldn't wear this right now, but I think as a spring layer it is great. One thing that really helps me as a bright spring to not feel like a clown is to focus on neutrals. That may seem a little bit counterintuitive, but I felt like I had this moment in my wardrobe where most of my wardrobe was bright and I just could not make an outfit. Everything was too bright, it was definitely not my taste, and I felt like a clown when I had to go on the street in that horrible brightly colored outfit. So what I learned that day is that I also need to focus on neutrals as much as I need to focus on the brighter colors. That is why most of my bottoms are actually in neutral colors. Yes, I love a brightly colored pants, but as most of my tops are in bright colors, it just makes it so much more difficult to make an outfit. My favorite neutrals at the moment are sand, chocolate, a dark denim, and a very warm camel. I have 5 types of pants in my spring wardrobe, and I think once I get them out you will see that they kind of look like each other, and that is very intentional. Most of my pants are in this sand color, and for me that works really well because they all look great with all of my tops. And I think some people might find it very boring that I have 3 types of pants that are almost kind of in the same color, but for me that just makes it so much easier to create outfits. And that is the whole point of putting so much time and effort and money and energy into creating this spring wardrobe. I want to open up my closet, pick a top, pick a pants, pair of shoes, and bam. So let's move on to the pants. My first type of sand colored pants are these very cool kind of low-rise, baggy, cotton type of jeans. The second type of sand colored pants are these more trouser-like pants that I wear all of the time. And then I'm also wearing one type of sand colored pants, these linen pants that I thrifted, I think this year, beginning of spring. Then for colder days I have these very cool white-legged denim. And then lastly I have these chocolate colored viscose pants that are so nice on warm days. I have 2 types of skirts in my spring wardrobe. I have this cotton one, it's midi length and just so comfortable on warm days. And then my second skirt is this very cute satin skirt that I thrifted as well in Vienna. And I haven't worn it yet, but I really love it. I love the style, very romantic, very feminine. As you can see, both of these items are also in a neutral color. It makes it so much easier to pair them with all of my tops. And shoes as well, all of my shoes. So another bright spring tip that I can give you is that it is not just about the color, it's also about the shine that an item can give you. This is a pretty shiny skirt, and I think that makes it look extra great with all of my bright spring tops. I have two dresses in my bright spring wardrobe, and the first one is this linen yellow kind of midi dress that I wear all of the time, and then I also have this lilac wrap dress that I also really love. And maybe that is also a tip for you if you are a bright spring but you're kind of unsure about how to combine colors with one another. Pick a dress! With a dress you don't really have to combine it with anything else, and maybe buy it in your favorite spring color. One very short note about shoes. I have a pair of dark blue sneakers. I have a pair of cream white sandals. I have my Tivas and I have ballerinas, and they all go very well in my palette. As you can see, neutral colors, that for me just works the best. Even though it can look kind of boring, and sometimes I'm really dreaming about a pair of bright red ballerinas, I know for me neutrals are just the best. And then the last category is jackets. I have 3 jackets here that are part of my spring wardrobe, my bright spring wardrobe. I have my suede jacket in my favorite neutral color, camel. Then I have this very warm jacket. This is definitely something for start of the spring, but it looks very good. It doesn't look as good on the hanger, but I promise you in real life it looks very good, very elegant. And yeah, I really like this jacket. And then my last jacket is this easy kind of vintagey white denim jacket that like just goes with everything. I have a few more bright spring tips for you. Just a couple of things that I picked up along the way. If you feel like your outfit is not bright enough, just add an extra accessory. Some earrings, a little necklace, a little shawl around here, a little something extra, or a lipstick, and it's just going to help so much. For me, a really big lesson was not just investing in neutrals, but also learning what kind of neutrals I like, and also white. White has been the biggest discovery I think this year. I really like white. I think it looks as well on me as a bright color, and white just kind of is the glue for me that makes my wardrobe feel light and bright and just makes everything look so good together. I think contrast is really important with a bright spring outfit, and you can do contrast in many ways, of course. You can do something dark with something light, but also, like example, a white denim with a bright coral top and maybe some turquoise earrings or something like that. That just looks really good on us. I think you need to find your version of contrast, something that you are comfortable with, because you can definitely do it in many ways. I am very happy with how my spring wardrobe looks like now. It has taken a lot of time and effort and money that I spent on the clothes, but I'm really enjoying it right now. I really feel like for example, last week I had multiple meetings throughout the day, and in the first meeting I wore my yellow linen dress because it was more like formal, and then the second meeting I just wore one of my sand colored pants with a white top, and then after that I was just at home with a friend and I wore something else casual. I feel like at this point it's just so easy to get dressed, and that is also the feeling that I had with my fall and winter wardrobe. It took me quite some time to kind of figure out how to put everything together. I definitely worked 3, 4, 5 months on it, but a couple of weeks ago we suddenly had a lot of cold coming in, we had rain, and it was just so easy to pull out a fall outfit. I wore a cute skirt with a cute sweater and then my new Timberland boots, and I just felt so great about my outfit. And I think that is really where you can see that I put so much time and effort in this before, that now it's just so easy to create an outfit that I actually really like. At this point in my wardrobe, I feel like I have everything that I need in my daily life to go to work, go to the supermarket, go out with friends, do something fun. So at this point, I kind of want to stop shopping. I think it's healthy to have periods in which you shop more, you're looking for something specific, and periods where you shop less. Because I feel like if I keep on shopping, I keep wanting more stuff because there's always something fun to add to the wardrobe, right? And now I'm at this point where I feel like I have everything. For me, the summer wardrobe is not a separate wardrobe from the spring wardrobe. It is actually part of the spring wardrobe. For me, I would say my spring wardrobe is around, I think, 25 pieces right now, and then my summer wardrobe can be a little part of that. Just items that really help me get through a heat wave. Lots of linen items, shorts, just light and airy items that help me get through the heat of the day. But I will show you that wardrobe in a later video. So subscribe if you are curious about that, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!